Okay, right before we start, I just need to tell you that if there's any background noise, it's just because I'm actually doing this in a different room than I usually record in. So, yeah. But, so, to any of the 20 or so viewers that watch the How to Build the Sea Wing Palace, well, the Summer Palace, you may know that I said I have a Wings of Fire world where I build how I picture the first and fifth book along with the graphic novel interpretations of the second through fourth book. Before I start this tour, yes, we're doing a tour. I know it's probably in the name. I record before naming and uploading, of course. This might be in multiple parts, but before we start this tour, if the camera just automatically goes like this, let's say I'm looking around and it just starts going to a random side, that's because I have two controllers. I've said this before. One of them can look to the side, has this glitch where it looks to the side. The other one is just fine though. So let's just start the tour. First off, we have the iconic Wings of Fire area under the mountain. So this is kind of how I pictured it. There was this giant main hallway with three hallways. One of them was just a little area into the study room. And then this one was the one with the boulder that led out. And then this is the hallway where a lot of stuff happened, like encountering Morrowseer. Well, at least how I pictured it all. I pictured it all in this one place, with encountering Morrowseer and Tsunami being chained up. Now, I'm not sure, but to anyone who remembers, there was the big dragon meeting place, which for some reason I pictured to have lots of wood in it. So basically just some wood and a fire. Wood and fire, best combination in the world. In my mind, picturing it, no one ever really went down this hallway. So, over here is the study room. I know. To any graphic novel fans, I know it's really different from the actual study room, but a cool little Easter egg is we'll use this campfire and hay bale for later. All you need to do is place hay bale and campfire. Any person who knows before the end of part 1 will know what that's for. But you see, over here is the battle room. And then the sleeping room. All the buttons everywhere are Starflight scrolls. Yes, his scrolls. So yeah, that's basically it for that room. But I think it's time I showed you what the campfire and stuff was for. Because if you were to go over here, I actually made the hole and it has the smoke signal. It also works as a passageway. So yeah, let me just put them back in. Okay. But that's really all I had for Under the Mountain. So let's go to the next location. How I pictured the Sky Kingdom. Now, I started reading Wings of Fire after My Little Pony: A New Generation released. obviously, I dislike My Little Pony, but my family has like movie night on Fridays, so like my sister, when like it first released, she really wanted to watch it, so it just kind of stuck in my mind, so that well, you know, the Star Kingdom is kind of based off Seven Heights, other than the Gladiator Arena. If we were to go into the Gladiator Arena, we can TP to Clay's Island. Now the reason I'm saying island is because I didn't know, like, for some reason I didn't recognize that there were a whole bunch of towers. Remember when I said about background noise? What is going on here? Here, just listen to my own remix of Lancer's theme. Beatbox set for me. Whatever. Alright, it appears to have calmed down, so yeah, I had some sky islands. These were basically, well, you know, the prisoner area. This was Clay's Island right here. It was basically connected to every other island. So there's patches of mysterious liquid over there. So we also have the, like, rocks that the announcers and stuff stood on. And then we have Scarlet's little viewing area along with her throne room, which I thought was just plain straight up connected to the Gladiator Arena. Listen, I know nowadays because of buying early access for that One Wings of Fire roleplay on Roblox, that obviously the Sky Kingdom is basically just the Gladiator Arena with the palace, like, connected into it. But yeah, and then the Mud Kingdom, well first we need to do the dining hall where Sunny was trapped. It's not Sky Palace without that, but yeah. If you go onto the deck, you get a nice view of the waterfall. And you see, next stop, the Mud Kingdom. Yes, literally a mangrove swamp with huts. The inside of the huts aren't that interesting. Yeah, that's basically it for the Mud Kingdom. And then it's time to get on to book 2. We have the Edge of the Ocean, aka part 1, which is right here. Then we have the Sleeping Cave, which is where they all just kind of had to hang out while they were on their adventure to the Summer Palace. And the Cliff, aka the area from the first book's epilogue. Whee! And then here is the ginormous edition of the Summer Palace. I know it's kind of dark, but listen, I've done all I can with the lanterns without it looking ugly. Alright, so over here is the prison area. And over here is the cave where everyone but Tsunami was trapped. And then here are the multiple floors. That one Wings of Fire game only had the Skywing Palace, and another Wings of Fire roleplay. Just so you know, that one Wings of Fire game is not actually called that one Wings of Fire game, but I play another roleplay that's Talons of Destiny. It has the Summer Palace, so I took that and built and designed all the floors off of that Summer Palace. Okay, but yeah, I never really got to building the Deep Palace. And just before we continue the tour, just note that I haven't actually built the Nightwing island or the desert area at all. But here is the jungle along with the Rain Kingdom. Well, for anybody, Rain Forest Kingdom. The jungle is basically just a whole bunch of trees. Here's like the log that Webbs just like rests under, along with the bush that Starflight jumps into. Here's the cave. These are supposed to like teleport you to the night island. And then we also have this little tree, which is like its only use is for escaping the Night Kingdom. But I'm gonna make it teleport to the Sand Kingdom. And then for the most exciting part of this, the Rain Kingdom. Now, you spawn onto the giant area where you first get into. And then you basically just have a whole bunch of twisty turnies. With this being a healer's hut, listen, I don't really have that much space to build literally on trees. Over here is the hatching area, pathways. All these buildings right here are houses. And then this is like the little area where they perform the challenges. This is the like spot where Scarlet visits Glory with the Dream Visitor. And this is the royal place. That's basically gonna end the tour because I don't really have anything else to show you, so long.